So I'm doing my 30-day project on how to be less stressed and how to worry less, because I'm constantly stressed. Every single day I'm stressed about something, and I want to get over that, or reduce the stress at least. So I used Don't Sweat the Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. And this book mainly talks about like how to live in the moment, or to cut yourself some slack, and don't worry about situations where you can't necessarily control them, which is what happens to me. I worry about everything, and this book is going to help me reduce the worry. And then I also have this Stress Less workbook where I'm going to write in it and follow through the steps to how to reduce stress. And this book is by Jonathan Abramowitz. Yeah, I don't know. His last name's really weird. But I already started going through this workbook, and there's a page where I had to. So in the workbook, I took this stress test to see where my stress comes from and why I'm stressed. And I scored a 31 on it. And it says if your score is a 26 or above, you're probably dealing with a great amount of stress on a daily basis, which is very true. Always am stressed. And it says that everyday hassles and pressures are adding up, making you feel overwhelmed, which is very true. And I need to gain the upper hand and take charge of my stress. So that's what I'm going to do with this workbook and this book in order to reduce my stress and just worry less. So basically, I'm only using this book to jot down what stresses me out and quizzes on what stresses me out and why. So the main steps are going to come from this book, and I chose a couple to help me through these next 30 days in order to reduce my stress and just to overall worry less. Since I'm doing my project on being less stressed and worrying less, in the book it says to live this day as if it were your last. So today I'm going to Country Thunder, and it's just kind of like, it wasn't planned, and we'll see what happens because it's supposed to rain, and I'm just going with the flow, so we'll see. So when we first got there, it was all sunny and bright and everything, but as the day went on, it poured and poured, and we had to run through the rain, but ultimately it was a great time.
Basically, Country Thunder was a success. Unplanned trip, but hey, it works. It's a good time.